What's up, everybody? It's the Pirate Stacker coming at you Thursday. I actually meant to get this video out yesterday. It just didn't happen because I'm a busy guy. That's all. But in any case, I wanted to talk about gold. Gold in particular, but gold and silver both. And then at the end of this, stay tuned and I'll show you a little bit of a summer-like squall. We had a little bit of rainstorm blow through yesterday. Always enjoy getting a little weather in. It's kind of fun. And a little bit of eye candy. These are actually my channel pieces. Well, all of them but this awesome cannon. That just happens to be one of my faves. But in any case, yeah, I'll run through these real fast and then let's talk gold. I know you guys, I'd shown some of these off. This was my zinc bar. Of course, the Rick Cheek copper bar. That was my last year's channel bar. This one was from Grim Metals. Yes, Grim Metals, if you remember those guys. Good people. Yeah. Marvelous Metals. Boom. Very cool. Liberty Copper, my newest bar. It's fun. It's a fun bar. What can I say? It's good times. And my very first channel piece from the Rat Stack. Yes, it is that awesome. All right, so let's talk about gold. Gold. Gold got over 2,300 an ounce yesterday. I'm not shocked about that. Other people might be shocked about that. To me, it is just a big indicator of where the world is today and what a mess it is. Again, all these foreign countries, China, South Africa, Brazil, all these BRICS nations, Russia, they are stockpiling gold. If they keep taking gold out of the system, what's going to happen to gold? It's going to go up. It's not going to go down. It's going to go up. If they're looking to back a monetary system with gold, what's going to happen? Price of gold is going to go up. It's pretty simple. Like, it is a big supply and demand issue, right? If there is a big demand, then the supply becomes more valuable. If there is a big demand, then it's going to become more scarce for other people, so the price goes up. So to me, that all makes sense. Now, my big thought is, if we're talking about that being the case, these countries backing monetary systems with gold, something we haven't seen in forever. Back when gold used to back a monetary system, that monetary system was much smaller. We weren't dealing in trillions of dollars worth of debt and finances and expenses and all those things. We weren't dealing with trillions. We were probably dealing with millions, maybe billions, definitely not trillions. And that would certainly cause what gold is out there. I mean, this is just like the Bitcoin scenario, right? There's only 21 million Bitcoin, so Bitcoin stays high priced. Gold's kind of a similar situation. There is not an infinite amount of gold. There's a small amount of gold. And so that gold's value, if that becomes a monetized monetary scenario, that's going to have a lot of room to have to spread out and a lot of money to start to have to make up for, so to speak. So in my mind, I see gold going up. I see gold continuing to go up. I've mentioned earlier this year, I thought we'd see 23, maybe even 2,400 an ounce. I'm pushing that out to 25. I think we might see 2,500 an ounce, and it could even go up from there. But my big question is, if gold does do that, if gold starts to get that high, what happens to the people that possess that gold? Let me throw something out at you. Okay. This is a 1 kilo bar. If this was a gold bar, it'd be even smaller, by the way. Gold's very dense, even more dense than copper. But this is 2.2 pounds, right? So you're talking about 16, 32, 36 ounces in a bar, right? So if I had a gold bar with 36 ounces of gold in it, right now you're talking about, say at 2,000 an ounce, you're talking about that gold bar is worth 72 grand, right? So we're already above that. You're looking at like 80 grand for a 1 kilo gold bar. If that number jumps up to 3,000 or 5,000 an ounce, that gold bar skyrockets, right? We're now talking about stupid high value on it. Now that's a good thing, right? If you own the gold bar, that's a good thing. But what's going to happen with that? Who's going to buy that gold bar? Who's got that kind of money for you to move that gold bar? But secondly, how bad a shape does the world have to be in for the prices to actually get to that point for your gold bar? How bad a condition is the world in? And here is the prepper in me starts to take that one step further. And that one step further is, does that gold bar then just make you a target? Do you just become a target? How do you move that? Now, for us, we're industrious people. We can figure out, well, listen, if it gets to that point in time, I'm not carrying around a gold bar that's that big. You melt it down, right? Fractionalize it. Turn it into your 1 ounce pieces or even smaller. In that scenario, I think a 1/10 ounce is king, right? I mean, we get to 3,000 an ounce and you're selling 1/10 ounces for 320 bucks a pop. That's a functional size. That's something you could walk around with your pocket. You could trade, you could sell, you could move something of that size. A 1/10 might be the perfect size. And in that case, you're looking at something that size, right? So you're not talking about a very big piece, and we could do that. But if you were sitting on any amount of gold and things get bad enough that the gold price shoots way up, does it just make you a target? Is that dangerous in any way? Now, personally, I'm a buyer. I think gold is going to continue going up. Yes, it's pulled back slightly. It's come down a couple dollars. I think it's at like 292 or 293. I think in general, I think the world is a crapshoot right now. I think we're going to see crazier things than we've even already seen. I think we are at war. All of these things lend to the fact that gold is going to go up in cost and value. And so to me, I am actually looking to reshape and re-up my, what I am looking to stack. And gold is about to become a priority. Now, I know I'm at the wrong time. Pirate, you're doing it all wrong. You don't stack the stuff when it gets to its all-time high. I get that. I understand that. But I don't think we have seen gold at its all-time high. And not only do I not think we've seen it at its all-time high, I am comfortable putting my money where my mouth is on that. Now, I'm not a wealthy guy. I'm going to get a 1/10 at a time. It will probably take me a month or two. I'll get, maybe I'll get some good months in and I can afford to go pick one up. That's the only way I can really work that out. Or maybe I trade some more copper and we get some gold that way. That's always feasible too. I'm not opposed to that. And especially when I think it is going to go up. What are your thoughts? Do you think that's happening? Do you think gold is going to continue to climb? You think I'm crazy? Does gold make you a target? In that scenario, if gold gets to 5,000 an ounce, are you going to be wanting to carry around a 5-ounce bar of gold? Probably not. Probably not. Not if it's worth 25 grand. you certainly are going to have a hard time moving. Look, we've already seen with silver, right? 100-ounce bars at $3 grand a pop. That's hard to move. You can't just sell that to anybody off the street. You have to have somebody with the money that is looking for 100 ounces of silver. That's the way that you get that sold. And that is not everybody. That is a very small section of the marketplace. And gold would be the same boat. Once it gets to a certain price point, your market shrinks way up, right? We're dealing with a smaller cross-section of buyers in that scenario. Tell me your thoughts. I'm just ranting and raving. I hope you enjoyed the show. You want to see some summer weather? Stick around. We'll see y'all next time. Please like and subscribe. Pirate out. Arg. All right, we got a little afternoon thunderstorm blowing through. Well, not much thunder and lightning. There's a little earlier. Now it is wind and rain. We took the flag down from the flagpole here, but it's coming down. Now it'll get going harder than this. In fact, it already has been. Water is building up. Just thought we'd come show you some beautiful afternoon weather. Now the nice thing is it's actually totally warm out. It's probably 80 degrees, 78. But this is cooling it down a little bit. It's not really humid at all, so it's just kind of a nice rainy afternoon, which I love. So no sweat there. Brought some of the plants in. This is out in front. My rarely seen front yard. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. But anyway, we'll check out the back here. Yes. And here we are out the back door. A little sideways rain coming down on my screen porch. There, I'll pause the old rock tumbler. You can hear our patio here has a metal roof, so you can hear it up on top of there. But it's blowing some water down right now. Love it. Everything's getting watered. Makes me happy. Now in the summertime, we routinely get showers almost every afternoon. So once it gets hot here, it gets wet and humid. We're not to that point yet. It's still beautiful this time of year, but it's coming. It is definitely coming. Hang in there, tomatoes. Yeah. A little bit of storm.